Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a kind of spring swatch tutorial. It's all over Pinterest, and if I can find the image below, I will link it. I saw this forever ago, and I have to see if I can find it. So I cut down my tips and then I rounded them, and I am just going to head and building up the apex. You guys know Henrietta and me sometimes fight when it comes to putting and filing the structure of the gel. You can see right there. I mean, we get there. This tutorial kind of struggled a little bit. I don't know if it's because with buttercreams, you need your nails super smooth. Like I have buttercreams on my nails right now, and you can see how smooth it is. But when I go to apply the white one, it doesn't get so smooth. So yeah. I filed and buffed, and I forgot to hit record when I decided to apply tack. So I applied tack all before my buttercream. So this was cleansed and all that good stuff, but it's a disaster when I put this white on. And I don't think the tack could save the situation that's about to happen. I don't know if like the dust didn't come off when I cleansed it, or the dust was on the wipe when I used it. I don't know. It's so frustrating when you like spend so much time and you get here, but I do my best. So I apply perfect white buttercream. You can start to see the specks appear out of nowhere, and that guy right there. But it's okay. Like I eventually get there, but you can see how aggravating it is when you are applying something and it's supposed to be super smooth. I filed the crap out of this. Yeah, right there. And buffed it so much and buffed it some more and double buffed it. So I have like this white buffer that's like a harsher buffer, quote unquote. And then I use the light Elegance buffer, and it's like makes it super smooth. And I thought I did it enough, but clearly I didn't, or there was something on the nails after I wiped it off. It could have been from the lint wipe that I used. Even though I try to use lint free, especially on these guys, I don't use my light Elegance wipes. I use just some cheap ones off Amazon that do have lint. So that is not lint though. I don't know what it is. I mean, it's definitely dust, but it could be from the wipe if I had the wipe out, which I don't remember. But I loved how this tutorial came out, even though I just talked negatively for about 3 minutes. So I go ahead and put 2 coats of the white buttercream, and you don't need to embed buttercream. So that's why I built up the apex and the structure before. And then this was supposed to be a smooth top coat. So I buffed it again, and then I did this white again. And now I'm coming in with my color. I am taking grade A, and I'm leaving this in real time. There were a couple ones before that were not in real time, although it may have looked real time. But again, this is in real time, and I am taking the block brush. You don't have to use this brush. You can use like the normal brush that I was applying the buttercream with, even though this is a buttercream as well, but you know what I mean. Like you don't need anything super special. I just thought it would be easier to do it with this guy, and then it ends up being like no different if you were to take the full brush. So essentially I am just making what looks like little paint strokes on the side. I have the teal or bright green or whatever on one side, and then I'm taking this ombre brush to see if I can maybe like spread it out and fade it, and it didn't work. So I nixed that real quick. And we just go ahead and, you know, darken up the center, especially when you put the top coat on. Like you can't see the dimension. Like even there, it's like not like faded out. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense. But I loved the outcome. So I will go ahead and let you watch this, and I will play the pink one as well, and then I'll come back after that.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now that has been cured, we are taking craft foil. So I did not use like a nail foil. I had this craft foil laying around, and you can use normal foil or whatever, but I wanted to see what it looked like with this. I think the picture I saw just used normal nail foil, not this foil. So experiment, do what you want. It's kind of like, there's no right way. This is more abstract, which is kind of how I like my images, is abstract. That's kind of like the pictures in my house are abstract. So I think that's probably why I was drawn to these types of nails versus something that's so structured. But I am just randomly placing the gold foil all over the nail, and I'm keeping this in real time, so I will go ahead and let you watch it.
Stay with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
we are going to top coat. So I have a separate top coat that if I used loose glitters or like a powder, I use this top coat. So I figured out when you use this type of foil, like normal nail foil, like will stick and you don't have to worry about it moving. This one is not the case, especially if you have like a few thicker pieces. So I recommend doing 2 top coats if you do it this way, and that way it will like keep it nice and smooth. But I just did one for the tutorial, so it may be a little lumpy, but I think if you were to do the 2 top coats, it would absolutely kind of negate the bumps and lumps and stuff like that. And I just go over it very easily, no kind of rhyme or reason, just trying to smooth it out without accidentally picking up any of the foil. But I think it was really just the pinky that had the foil not stick that well, so I don't know why it would do that. But I am going to end this here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.